Good morning, madam and my fellow friends. We are from Group Brainstormer and today we are here to present our video presentations for our program with the title of Let's Get Fun in English by Using Quizzes and TD. The Sustainable Development Goal chosen by our group is Quality Education. Here is our group members' name and metric number, and this too is the poster we use during our program.
Objective: first, to enable secondary school students to understand and communicate English fluently by using TED apps to learn the skill of conversing with each other. Second, to share the joys of learning English through different methods by using quizzes or TED for secondary school students. And the last, to let secondary school students know how to use and explore quizzes and TED to improve their English skills.
For our participants, we have chosen 30 secondary students as our target participants. We choose secondary students because we believe our campaign can improve their English skill. English is very important for them for their better future. The reason why we choose secondary students also because most of them have basic knowledge about the app we are using for the campaign, so they are more mature to decide when we do the survey.
Our implementation schedule. Firstly, on week 5, we have opened an Instagram account and managed to run the program. Also, an Instagram link has been shared through social media 1 week before the program starts. During week 6 and week 7, we have prepared small games during the program, which the participants need to answer either yes or no. We have also uploaded posters and information about the program periodically on Instagram. Later on week 8 and week 9, we have uploaded short videos on how to use the quizzes and TD. Carry on with the Q&A session. Proceeding to week 10 and week 11, we have given the participants a Google form to answer some questions about Let's Get Fun in English by using quizzes and TD campaign. To finalize the program and campaign, on week 9, we have held a meeting with the participants.
Rationality is something that relates to the intellect. Describe a person endowed with intellect, where he is an individual who is reasoned and acts according to intellect. Thus, the rationale for this campaign is to increase the level of public awareness of the importance of English. It is also to share the joys of learning English through different methods.
For this program, we have chosen Instagram as one of the platforms to promote our campaign, which is Let's Get Fun in English by using quizzes and TED. In addition, this program has also used the Canva to create slide and poster. Canva is a free application to use. Quizzes is a free application and a gamified student engagement platform with various features to make learning fun and dynamic. Besides that, TED app is a free application and a tool for browsing, downloading and viewing TED talk. No budget is needed as we don't prepare prizes or small gift for the participants. This program only requires a budget of 30 ringgit for internet connection to enable students to access the quizzes and TED used to run this program.
Here are some activities that we have done in our Instagram. We have posted some information about TED and quizzes. We also post some small games such as yes or no and Q&A questions to interact with our participants. There is an example of video that we have posted in Instagram. First is tutorial to create quizzes account. Second video is about easy way to find quiz in quizzes. Next is tutorial to run a live quiz. We also post tutorial to make video search in TED.
Is some example of the quiz and the power up we can use in these quizzes. So if we don't want to do this quiz, we want to rest, we can press this setting here and save and exit. So our question will appear at recent activity here. Then if we want to do again, we press it and we can resume attempt.
We create some question in Google Form to get feedback from participants about our program. We are waiting feedback for 33 participants that joined the program. Based on the Google Form, we found that 85% of participants know about the quizzes and 15% did not know about the quizzes, while 33.33% of participants know about TED and 66.67% did not know about TED before joining the program.
Based on the result, 85% have used quizzes before. Meanwhile, 15% haven't used quizzes before. For the TED, 30% have used it before. Meanwhile, 70% haven't used it before. Next, 87.88% like to use quizzes. Meanwhile, 12.12% don't like to use it. For the TED, 54.55% like to use it. Meanwhile, 45.45% don't like to use it.
Next, based on graph, 75.76% participants know to use quizzes and 24.24% not know to use quizzes, while 39.39% participants know to use TED and 60.61% not know to use TED. After that, 90.91% participants agree that quizzes can help them to learn English and 9.09% do not agree that quizzes do not help to learn English, while 69.7% participants agree TED can help in English and 30.3% not agree TED can help in English.
For the first question, we asked if quizzes and TED are interesting in learning English. Based on the Google form, we found that none of the participants gave a negative view about the quizzes and TED. None of the participants strongly disagree with the quizzes and TED. For about 9.1% of the participants, which is the lowest one who vote this question, choose not sure that quizzes and TED so interesting in learning English, while dominant of the participants choose to agree with the quizzes and TED interesting in learning English. It was supported by 18 participants, equivalent to 54.5%. There were also 12 participants who strongly agree with the quizzes and TED. Next, for the second question, quizzes and TED help the participants a lot in learning English. A total of 13 participants, which is 39.4%, strongly agree that the quizzes and TED could help them learn English more easily, while most participants choose to simply agree. There are 15 participants with 45.5%. Next, 5 with 15.2% people with are not sure which quizzes and TED can help them learn English more easily. Finally, no one disagree and strongly disagree that quizzes and TED can help them learn English more easily.
For about 9.1% of the participants who answered this question choose not sure that quizzes and TED are not only for English but also there are other subjects. Moreover, for about 51.5% participants like quizzes and TED, and for about 39.4% of the participants would strongly agree that this quizzes and TED is not only for English but for other subjects as well. For about 3% of participants disagree with our campaign, which recommend that students should use quizzes and TED in their learning. In fact, there was as many as 9.1% of our participants who were not sure of this recommendation. In addition, there are also those who agree with this recommendation, which is 36.4% of participants. The remaining 51.5% of the participants who would strongly agree with the recommendation made by our campaign that the use of quizzes and TED is very effective effective in the daily learning of the participants.
In conclusion, our campaign is successful because we have reached our target audience and have achieved all of our objectives. Gratefully, the students enjoy all of the activity held throughout the campaign and they are able to understand and use the TED apps and quizzes well. We hope the campaign has improved the students' skills of conversing with others, and we hope the campaign has helped them to understand and communicate in English better in the future. And lastly, this is the reference used in our program. Thank you.